This building is the most diverse building in the world.
We have small events where we might have 2,000 people to the big ones, 70+ thousand.
There's a lot of conversions happening, and Hussey has been an excellent partner for San Antonio. San Antonio, the culture, the history, the people, the food, everything is familia, family. I think that when people think about San Antonio, they not only think about the Alamo, but they think about the Alamodome. When you're flying into San Antonio, that's one of the structures that you see that everybody identifies San Antonio with.
We opened this building with Paul McCartney, sold out on May 29th, 1993. When it was built, it was the largest retractable seating system in the world. We had nuances, 30 years of nuances.
We had way outlived our useful life of our previous seating system. The biggest thing when we were looking to get the new seating is trying to find that partner that was willing to kind of think outside the box like we do.
We were looking for somebody that would provide a system that was functional and durable.
When we created the RFP, we challenged the seating companies to come back to us. And then through the process, Hussey came to us with things like armchairs and cup holders that we didn't have previously. And we were able to do it in the same space. We actually netted and added some seats. We added a row on each side of the building because of the way that the seats were designed. Being able to upgrade those seats closer to the field or the action just was a tremendous benefit.
I think for us, it allows us to think outside the box. It opens up more possibilities. Now, when people come in, can you do this? It's not an automatic, no, we can't do that. It's let's look, what can we do? Our south end of our bleacher seating, we can actually pull away from the wall. We can push it to the north end of the building, and that allows us to create our arena configuration. So when we do basketball, the Disney on Ice, and give us that different configuration, gives us a little more flexibility. Portables there at the West 50, we use those to fill in our tunnels. So when we do football, soccer, those are prime seats right at the 50-yard line, so you got to have those. But when we do full stadium concerts, we can pull those portables out, just store them underneath our seating, and then it allows us access to restrooms under the stands, concession stands. The low-rise seating was something that was a little unique for us. We actually had to close our other seating, so many rows, and then bring this other seating system in. We challenged Hussey, what can we do to where it's like all one unit? It's part of the seating system. It allows us, when we do basketball, boxing, it allows us to kind of extend that seating and add some folding chairs to kind of just creates more seating for us.
We host an average about 130 event days a year. We're extremely busy. That means that there's a lot of conversions that are happening.
This past January was probably one of the craziest Januaries that I can remember. We started out with a football game at the first of the month, went straight into basketball. We set the NBA attendance record with the Spurs, had the court in the middle of the floor. We did 68,000 people here for a basketball game. Came out of that, 2 days later, we're putting dirt down on the floor for Monster Jam. Finished that up on a Sunday night, clear the floor overnight, Sunday, Monday morning, WWE is loading in for Royal Rumble. I mean, it just keeps you on your toes. You're constantly kind of having to think 2-3 events away. What are you going to do when you get to that point? You got to have that plan in place.
Time is money. If we can save on conversion days, that's that many more event days we can be available. So that efficiency is critical.
Hussey's been great. It's just so easy to operate. We've been able to cut down our time as far as our conversions, moving seating around. Everything that they've provided has worked wonderful. I like to joke that sometimes my staff is like a bull in a china shop. We had an instance where one of our staff members, we damaged some seating right before an event, and I made a call that day. The following day after that, they had somebody here to make the repairs for us. They've definitely been a great partner.
When you enter some of these big projects, you need to trust, and the relationship has to be there, and have faith that if there is an issue, it's going to get resolved.
You know, at the end of the day, we did our due diligence, and Hussey came out on top.
They were easy to work with, very knowledgeable, explained everything.
We couldn't be more proud to be able to call Hussey our partner.
I would definitely recommend Hussey Seating.